Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. Today, we're demystifying the regulatory landscape in Canada, focusing on two critical and often confused licensing requirements: the Medical Device License, or MDL, and the Medical Device Establishment License, or MDEL. Understanding the distinction is fundamental for any manufacturer looking to enter the Canadian market. The simplest way to frame it is that an MDL applies to a product, while an MDEL applies to a company or establishment. Let's start with the Medical Device License. An MDL is a product-specific authorization issued by Health Canada. It is mandatory for all Class 2, Class 3, and Class 4 medical devices. Before you can even apply for an MDL, you must have a quality management system certified under the Medical Device Single Audit Program, or MDSAP. This license is the government's validation that your specific device is safe and effective for sale in Canada. It's important to note that the MDL must be renewed annually before November 1st to remain valid. Now let's turn to the Medical Device Establishment License. An MDL is required for different activities and entities. Class 1 device manufacturers need an MDL to sell directly in Canada. More importantly, for foreign manufacturers of any device class, any company that imports or distributes medical devices within Canada must hold a valid MDL. This means if you are a Class 2, 3, or 4 device manufacturer located outside of Canada, you will hold the MDL for your product, but your designated Canadian importer or distributor must hold the MDL. The MDL holder is the entity legally responsible for the device entering the country and must have documented procedures for post-market activities, such as complaint handling, recalls, and mandatory problem reporting. Unlike the MDL must be renewed before April 1st of each year. A common question that arises is whether Canada requires a formal in-country representative or an authorized representative, similar to the model in the European Union. The answer is no. Health Canada does not mandate this. However, the MDL holder, particularly the importer, serves a similar function by being the responsible party on the ground. Within that licensed establishment, there must be a regulatory correspondent or contact person who manages communications with Health Canada and ensures all regulatory obligations are met. This individual is key to maintaining compliance for the establishment. So while you don't appoint an AR, you must partner with an MDL holding importer that has a designated regulatory contact. In summary, the MDL is your product's ticket to the Canadian market for Class 2 and higher devices. The MDL is the license for the company, specifically the manufacturer of Class 1 devices, or, crucially, any importer or distributor of any class of device. If navigating the specifics of MDL and MDL requirements seems complex, Pure Global is here to help. We provide expert guidance to ensure your entry into the Canadian market is smooth and compliant. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time